everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you see, we're back in the shop after our duck week, and it was 12 days being gone.
Hey, it was nice being there in that 80-degree weather.
Every year, you know you're going into it. You're going to be working 18 to 20-hour days, work your butt off, do editing on videos, car, everything like that. You work on 4 or 5 hours of sleep, and you know you're going to do it for 7 days, but you look forward to doing it again. So it's the weirdest week of the year.
It's a labor of love.
Absolutely. But so we're back in the shop. We made it back here. We wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of a wrap up. And as you guys see, we're going to be making some changes to this. So I'm going to go over that as well. But the first thing that we got to talk about is our new shirts up on the website. Our hashtag Keep Drag Racing Fun shirts are live on the site. You can pick them up there. We also have can koozies. We have some decals. I think we have sunglasses going up on there. We've got some hats, everything there. So go ahead, pick that up. That Keep Drag Racing Fun shirt is a super sharp shirt, and we've had a lot of people that were buying them at the track that really like them.
Help us out. The proceeds go to the car.
Yeah, absolutely. So the changes you guys see coming up, that's going to be from, you know, a lot of the shirt sales and things like that. We left here on the 19th of February, and it was 16 below.
Cold.
Very cold. And as we're going down, as we're driving south, it was so bad inside the motorhome, the heat wasn't able to keep up, so we were wrapping ourselves in blankets. Yeah,
that's when you found the issue.
We had 2 windows open on the motorhome. I don't know how that happened, but yeah. So idiot, you know, mark number 1 there. You know, check windows, make sure that they're closed, just like you would check doors on a car, make sure those are closed. But we made it through, and we pulled in on Monday the 21st. To South Georgia Motorsports Park, and we set everything up, and you guys got to see some of the pictures of the pop-up from 1320 on there. It looked awesome.
Excellent work, guys.
And then we found out the next morning, this isn't the pit we're supposed to be in. We're supposed to be down there. So we found Donald Long. Billy wasn't at the track yet for that, and they're like, oh, not a problem, we'll take care of you. And I mean, we had a new spot and we're moved within half hour. And that is where we kind of started to gain some momentum pretty decent. Everybody was feeling good. We ran that 406 at 187. And that right there was good enough for the drag radial blow-through carburetor record with a 406. So we're able to claim that, and that's pretty neat. Put our stamp on there.
One of our goals that we
That was one of the goals. We kind of wanted to do that. We were still searching for the 3, and our big one was just to learn. So, but after that is where we started to run into some gremlins, some small things. When you guys are racing your own cars or a car like this, as you progress quicker, you find like a wall that you're going to run into, or an item that you need to fix this before you can go quicker. Well, when you're going from a 17 to a 13 on there, the walls are a lot easier. When you're trying to go from a 14 into the 3s and you're finding those issues might not be the easiest thing to find or pinpoint. And that's kind of what we were running into the rest of...
Little changes.
Yeah.
Little changes.
That's what we were running into the rest of the weekend, is trying to find those little gremlins and try to band-aid them or fix them or anything there. So we had our Q2 pass where we didn't get into the beams in time.
Get in there. So, and Greg Schmidt will not get a time as he flickered the bulb.
And then we had the wheelie pass, which was an issue of this guy on the laptop getting very greedy. And then we went right up in the air. By 0.05 seconds, we were already, the ride height sensor on this had already shown it went up 4 inches in 0.05 seconds. So it was basically pivoting on that rear tire and coming up and trying to move forward after that. So I got a little aggressive on there. And as it went up in the air, then it maxed out the ride height sensor, and it just said, yep, you're on your own. Hey everybody, I want to take a quick second, and I want to welcome Go Lithium to our racing program and to the channel. Go Lithium came on board with us just before we left for Georgia a couple of weeks ago, and we are trying out their new battery, and they brought us 2 of them. We only had 1 in the car, and it was amazing. We never had any issues with it. 16 volt, it cranked everything over we were able to run all of our electronics, and it charged between rounds without any issues. So now, why did we decide to pair with Go Lithium? Well, Go Lithium has the only lightweight lithium battery design that has no internal wiring. What that means for you is a safer battery with no possibilities of internal shorts to cause a fire. Go ahead and go check out Go Lithium on their Facebook, Instagram, and at their website listed below. And if you're interested in getting a Go Lithium setup of your own, go ahead and use code BIG22 for Bad Influence Garage 22 right there, and that's going to get you $100 off a battery and charger combo on there. A 16-volt racing setup like this, 9 pounds right there. I mean, take your regular lead acid battery and hang it on your parachute. Let me know how it goes. So after that, we went into our eliminations. You guys got to see that in day number 5, and we made it into a second round, which is pretty cool. We were top 16.
Top 16 in RBW.
That was one of our goals there. And then after that, we found some more things that we needed to take a look at. So the exhaust here.
Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test. Expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next? You got the venom, a tangible weapon.
With the dual bull horns, all of this, it's gone. The fuel cell over here, like that,
Gone.
gone. The transmission in this is coming out, and it's going over to Chris Bishop at Bishop's Transmissions. Yep. Nothing wrong with it at all, but we've never pushed this transmission this hard. He's never had a transmission pushed that hard, and he said, let's take a look and find any issues that may start to spring up now so you don't have it later. So that's a good transmission guy right there. If your guy just says, hey, once you break it, send it to me on there, no, let's catch it before it happens. We're going to be getting different rear axles for this. They have a lightweight pro stock axle in this right now, and we want to go to something a little bit more heavy duty. We know we want to go to a floater eventually, but right now in the middle of the season, that block took up a lot of the funds for that, so that's not happening.
Yeah, and we're going to modify the valve covers and keep the tubes in the covers instead of having the tubes individually come out all the time.
Yep, and then we're also going to look at trying to see how we can get some better oil drainage from the valve covers down to the pan, or from the heads down to the pan. These are all things that as you're moving forward and going quicker and quicker and quicker, you find all these little issues that you have to improve on your own combination.
Yes, sir.
And that's why if you start jumping around combinations a whole bunch, it's hard to get everything perfectly dialed in. Spend a few years on that combination and you're going to make it real good. But let's go ahead and I'm going to get this on the ground and start tearing some stuff apart and show you guys a little bit more.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your fucking cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, bitch I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me.
So now that we have a lot of this disassembled, as you see, some of the changes we're going to be doing on here for the exhaust, carburetor, and such, we're going to actually be taking the exhaust for the turbo, instead of coming down and having the dual bullhorns, a single hood exit right here. The reason for that is we believe we're getting some disturbance of the air coming out of there, and that's causing it to have a little bit of pressure against it and have an issue with some spool time. But since we're going to be bringing it over here, the fuel cell will then be moving over there for a little bit of safety as well. Right now, if we were to push a head gasket out of this, it's going to torch right into this methanol fuel cell, and obviously we don't want that to happen. So we're going to move it up to the front over there. That way it has a little bit better feed with G-forces coming back. That's the first step of some of the changes that we're going to be making. We're going to work a little bit with this turbo. We've been talking with Nick up at True North Turbos up in Alberta, Canada. So we're going to, take some measurements and see if maybe there's a little bit more power or efficiency left in this setup before we make any changes. As well as we bought a set of Black Sheep Industries wastegates from up in Alberta, Canada as well. When those get in, we're going to show you the difference of the old wastegates and these new ones and why we made that change. Besides that, we're going to keep on pushing forward and get some stuff done here. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. Make sure you go hit the website right here, badinfluencegarage.com. Get yourself a shirt, a hat, some decals, anything there. All of it goes right back into the car to help us make it to other events, and so we appreciate it a ton on there. I guess until next time, guys, be safe.